Today's class will discuss about wrapper classes. The wrapper class is nothing but some classes have been defined to represent the primitive data types in the form of objects is known as wrapper class. We'll see uses of wrapper class. Please write up. To represent primitive data types in the form of their equivalent objects to represent primitive data types in the form of their equivalent objects, we use wrapper classes. Wrapper classes have next point. Wrapper classes have some functionalities. Wrapper classes have some functions which are useful in representing the contents of. Wrapper classes have some functions which are useful in representing the contents of string class object contents of string class objects of a primitive data types in its original form. Suppose basically I have a int variable int x equal to 10, string s1 equal to x plus s1 equal to s1 dot trim method. What is the meaning of trim method? What is the use of trim method in Java?
To remove unnecessary spaces, white spaces from before and after the whatever character.
Yeah, good. So we'll try to see same example output in this whole Java classes.
Hi Chaitanya, sorry I couldn't. I was thinking that the class will be starting at 8.
Why? Hi Pavani, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Basically, class will start at 6 o'clock, right? AST.
Yesterday also started at 6, okay. I don't remember. So from today, I mean, it will be 6 o'clock from now onwards, right?
Yeah, daily we are having 6 o'clock on classes, right?
Okay, yeah. I somehow had an alarm for 8 o'clock, so I was just, okay, thank you.
So in this create a test class, so the output should be ten. So you were able to convert the int type to string type by using some functions called as string function. String class object, please write down. String class object can be converted back into its equivalent. String class object converted back into its equivalent primitive data types by using the functions of wrapper classes. Please repeat the statement.
A string class object can be converted back into equivalent primitive data types by using the function of wrapper class.
Functions of wrapper classes. Pavani and Rohit Reddy, we are discussing about wrapper classes today.
Okay.
This is the first example we started. No need to worry. Okay.
Okay.
Is fine, Pavani?
Huh?
Is fine, right?
Yeah, what does this trim do?
I give an assignment to you guys. String method function. String. Can anyone help me out?
Yes. Trim is a function which used to remove.
Yeah.
It returns a copy of a string
Here, can you read
with
this?
a leading and trailing white omitted space. Return a copy of the string with a leading and trailing white space.
Omitted. Okay, understood.
Yeah. So, next point. Since we have 8 primitive data types, can someone put mute? Some voices are running at the back end. TV, let's sorry. Since we have 8 primitive data types, we have 8 wrapper classes. Give me 1 minute, please. Sayed. Hey man, yeah man. Yesterday I was not available, so I went to go outside. So I thought I will be not available for the class. So today, oh sorry for that. And today we will have the same class, same time. If it is possible, it will come little early. If possible, it will come little early. Hmm? Same time, same time. I will be available today. Even so it's a Sunday, right, for me. So for you Saturday, Sunday morning. So you tell me like when you will be available. I will be available from 9 o'clock onwards. Yeah, yeah, no issue. I will cover it. It was charging was not there. My mobile. I went outside and not able to come back. Yeah. That's what. Yes, got it. Uh, yeah, fine then. We'll come there. Bye, man. Byte, short, integer, please take. Long, float, double, character, boolean. These are the different wrapper classes available in Java. Now, all the wrapper classes present in Java is in the package of Java.lang package. If you see here, every wrapper class, this is nothing but a class, okay? This is the wrapper class. This is the data type. Can someone tell me what is the difference between data type and wrapper class?
Wrapper classes are the objects.
Okay.
We'll convert the data types to objects, and data types are the what should I say? Types of variables, like whether it is an integer or double.
Please write down. The difference between wrapper classes and data types are class name will always start with capital letter in Java. Okay. Whereas this is variable declaration always start with the small letter. If you see here, byte B capital, B small, short S capital, S small, integer int. Integer is a class, int is a data type. Long is a class, small long is a class. By seeing these two syntaxes, you can understand this is a wrapper class or this is a data type or not. This is the main difference. First thing, okay. This is the only you have to concentrate. Every wrapper class has two constructors. Please write down. Every wrapper class has two constructors. One constructor to accept primitive data argument. Every wrapper class has two constructors. One constructor to accept primitive data as an argument. Like if you declare like this, int x equal to 10, integer I1 equal to new integer then this is called as, this is constructor, right? Integer is a constructor, right? New integer. How to create object for classes in Java?
Using new operator.
Okay, so this is the object, right? This is the class, right? What I told just now.
Yes, it's a wrapper class.
Wrapper class object I am creating. So I am calling the wrapper class constructor. As I told you, each and every wrapper classes has two constructors. One constructor is a parameter constructor, okay, to accept primitive data as the argument. So this is the parameter constructor where we are accepting primitive data type as the argument here. This is the primitive data type. So integer, new integer of x I am passing, new integer of primitive data I am passing. Next one, another constructor to accept string class object of primitive data types as argument. Another constructor to accept primitive data type as the argument. Integer I2 equal to.
Another constructor is to accept.
Another constructor to accept string class object of primitive data type as argument.
Okay.
No wrapper classes. Next point. No wrapper classes supports a constructor defined to accept zero argument. That means we don't have a zero argument constructor here, right? No constructor supports a no wrapper class supports a constructor defined to accept zero argument. Since there are two constructors available, we can pass either the primitive data types or string class object of the primitive data type as the argument. Please repeat statement, anyone? The functions of the, okay. Since there are two constructors available, we can pass either the primitive data types or string class object of the primitive data type as arguments. Next point. The functions of the wrapper classes are support the string class object of primitive data type in its equivalent primitive data type only. If the string class object contains numbers as characters, but here we are seeing s1 equal to x plus 10, right? So we'll see. But a string class object can have spaces as characters. The string class object can have spaces as characters which cannot be represented in the form of their primitive data types in the bracket numbers, which cannot be represented in the form of their primitive data types in the bracket numbers. Next point. It is highly recommended to call trim method, trim method on the string class object of the primitive data type before passing it as an argument to the constructor. Of a wrapper classes. I think this explanation will answer Pavan's question. What is trim method? Why we need trim method to convert the string class object to the equivalent data type. Clear, right? There are n number of there are so many classes are there. You have to take an assignment for that. You have to do it. What are the different? Please take assignment. What are the different wrapper classes available in Java? And how to convert them? And what are the different method implementations? What is the different wrapper classes available in Java? And what is the different method implementation for the classes? I want the output should be, the assignment should be like this. Create a project called WrapperClasses and create a class called myByte and try to implement all the methods. Try to implement all the methods in the byte integer byte in the byte class. Same thing. My short and do example like this. My integer and see first of all what are the methods are there or not, or what are the methods are there. So you go through that concept internally. Okay. Clear, right? This is a very big assignment. You have to do it. Next class we'll discuss about any doubts so far?
No.
Pavani, Sugna, Piyush, Rohit.
No.
No.
Next class we'll discuss about access specifiers in Java. Anyone tell me what are the different access specifiers available in Java?
Private, public, protected. What else I have? That's it.
Good answer. But what is access specifier?
Availability of a method or a class to another classes or packages or another projects. Defining availabilities.
Okay. Basically, access specifiers are keywords in Java, which mention about the accessibility of the method, of functions, the method accessibility of the class in the project. Is right on. Access specifiers are keywords which mention about the accessibility of contents of a class somewhere else outside of the class. Sorry, somewhere outside of the class. There are 4 types of access specifiers. One is public, private, protected, default.
Default.
Public, protected, private are keywords. Public, private, protected are keywords when none of these is used as per the when none of these is used, then the access specifier of the particular statement or a block would be default. That means there is no keyword for the default access specifier. We don't need to provide default like this. So I will show you an examples. First we'll talk about public. What is a public? It specifies
Availability outside the package?
Yes. It specifies that accessibility is global, not only outside the package, anywhere. Accessibility is global. Private. It specifies that accessibility is contained to the class itself. Next one is protected. Protected is similar to public as long as Pavani background, there is a lot of noises coming from your side.
From my side?
Yeah, I think so. You are the only one unmute. As long as the control is in the same package, it is also similar to the public, and also as long as the control in the same package itself. Yet in the project here called as AccessApecifiers.
I just have a quick question. What about default?
Or default we already
I don't
covered, right?
know. I mean, what does it do? I mean, if it is public means global, private means
Okay.
content
We'll
of
see
the
example.
class. I mean,
In example, we'll see.
okay. Okay, okay. Thank you.
Who asked this question? Suguna, right?
Yes, yes.
AccessApecifiers. First we'll take the class called as access1. I have different variables here. Public int I, private int j, and also I have a different method here. Public void method 1, void method 2. I'm assigning some variables, variable initialization here in the method 1, public variable initialization, I equal to I plus 1. Okay. Put the I value. Printing the j value. Please take the examples sometimes. Okay. If you are not, I'm not giving the examples, right? You guys can take the examples, or you can type the examples in your laptop. I equal to I into I multiplication I j equals to j. This method is private method. And how to access the methods in Java?
By creating objects.
Access dot method 1 access dot method 2. Okay, clear, right?
Yes.
Start j. Now we'll see the output. Okay, this example is understand for you, right? I know need to explain, right?
Yes.
Avani, can you explain the example? Sri Pavani?
1 minute, Chaitanya. 1 minute.
Okay. Piyush, can you explain example?
Yes, so if we start from the main method, so first an object of class access1 is created, and it tries to access method 1,
Okay.
and so it will print I equal to but you are not initializing i's anywhere.
Yeah.
So it will print the address of I or garbage value, and so it will, I don't know what it will print, probably address, whatever is stored in I and J, it will print there.
We'll see the output.
Okay, so then it is by default it is initializing it to 0 then,
Yeah.
and because you are incrementing I equal to I plus 1, then it is printing I equal to 1 and J equal to 0.
You know you got the
Then
output, right?
Yeah.
Someone asked same question, then you have to explain like this only. Yeah, go ahead.
Then you are again using the object to
If
call
you see
method 2.
if you see the last line, access1.j, what is the output it is getting?
It is giving 0 because access is
Yeah.
yes, because access is the class object, hence it can
Yeah. No,
access the private.
it clearly saying like initialization is 0, right?
Yes. Yes.
So there is a method 1 and method 2. The method 1 is public accessibility, method 2 is private accessibility, and I have one more class called as test class where I want to run the same class again. Here I want to execute all the methods. Test access1 test.java. Now, if you want to access the different class methods, what I have to do? If I want to access access1.java methods, what I have to do? If you want to access your neighbor house, what you have to do? Please.
We need a key, right, for the other class. So object.
That key you should remember in your whole life, because that key answers, that key makes you to create object. Alright, neighbor house you are accessing, what you have to do. Then you will understand. access1 equal to new access. Right? You got the key now. Once you got the key, what you have to do? You can access all the methods. Okay?
Yes.
Now, let me try to see what are the methods are accessibility here. Method
One. Only method 1 can.
why method 2 is not accessibility?
Because
It's a private method. Declared as a private method.
Or else really? The method 2 from the type access is not visible. Okay. One quick fix is available. Either you have to go and change the method structure of the method, or else we have to do is the normal. We have to leave it like this. We should not access. Then here we will get a compilation error. Okay. It's clear, right?
yeah.
Yes.
And we'll try to see access1 dot I 20 access1 dot j equal to 30. So you're able to access j also? No.
No.
Why?
J actually. Can you show the first program, please?
See the answer first. See the error first. The field a access1 dot j is not visible.
Not visible.
See the answer for method 1, method 2. Error for method 2.
No.
Yeah.
Not visible.
What is not visible?
The method 2 from the type access1 is not visible.
Why? Because?
Private.
It is declared as private.
Yes. So in the same line, j also getting same error, right? That means j also declared as a private.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Private methods, private variables are not accessible outside of the class. Please write down. Outside of the class. That means that can be accessible only inside the classes. Okay. Now, access to 1, test 1 extends access 1. Okay. Now I want to create an object for test this class object. I want to access all the methods dot method 1. Method 2. We cannot. What is the error you are getting here?
The method 2 from the type access1 is not visible.
Okay. We cannot access. Please write down. We cannot access private members of the superclass with the subclass object. Clear, right?
Yes.
access to. We'll talk about production now. I have a package 1 here, com.ch, pack 1, access 2. Okay. Inside this, I have int I. If I not declare anything here, what is the meaning of that?
Default, right?
Default, not default. But there is no keyword default. So if you won't provide any private or protected and public, then by default that is called default accessibility. Now I have protected int j. Okay. Test class. In test class, I'm trying to access access two classes. How to access that access two class methods and variables?
Create an object. Access to equal to new access to.
Dot d dot access to dot I equal to 20. No, we can directly print the values. J. So when I'm able to access the variables from in the same package 00 is clear, right?
Yes.
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 So I'm not able to access the classes. I created a different package called as com.ch.pack2. Inside this, I have created one more class with the same name, access2.txt. That is the benefit of the packages. So package 1 contains the classes called as access2.java and access2test.java, and package 2 contains access2test.java. We can do multiple classes with different packages. We cannot do same class name with a single package. Okay. Now, this is the class. Where is this class available? Access2test. You can see from package here. There is a declaration called as package here. So we'll talk about packages. com.ch.pack2 access to test is available in which package? Please guys, response.
Pardon?
Package 2.
Access to test.java class is available in which package currently?
Package
com.ch.back2.
Yes. So here I want to access package 1 class object. I want to access next street neighbor's house. Next street my friend house. Okay. Consider you are a thief. You are trying to access next street people's houses. Okay. So access to the test is a one package located in one package, and it is already one more package located in one more package. One class, access to class is located in one more package. You are trying to access it. So if I create object for this one, right? What error I got here?
Access to cannot be resolved to a type.
That means I should import it first. I should import it. So then I click on the import button. Then it will show you there is a keyword import com.c.pack1.access2.java file. So I am able to import the class so that I can load all the methods. Okay. Now tell me, what is the visibility of the methods variables here? Why I am not able to access I value? What is I value declared it as?
Public.
No,
I values.
Default.
I value is default, and J is protected.
J is protected, right?
Protected.
Then value. What error is getting here? The field.
Change the field access to .i is not visible.
So what is the quick fix available for this?
Change visibility of I to public.
Okay.
Create getter and setter file I.
Okay. Forget about second answer. First answer is change visibility to I to public.
Public.
Now what is J is telling here?
Change the field access to .j is not visible. Change visibility of J to public.
Excellent. So either I have to use public only if I am accessing the variables and methods from the package 2. Package 2 from package 1, right?
Package.
Clear, right?
Yes.
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 So access 2 is default one and J is protected one. What answer is getting, what error I am getting is, please we cannot access it, Chaitanya. Please access make it as a public. Now see the output. What is error gone, right? So we are able to access the I value because since it is declared as a public. Now come back here and system.println access2.java. What is J error getting error? So J also change visibility J to public. So I'm going back again, change the visibility to public.
So default if I use in anything like method or variables, it is only accessed inside the package, not outside the package.
Yes.
From another package, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll see access specifiers with the constructors.
I have a doubt, like in both the cases, protected and default acting like same. What is the difference between?
Yes.
Just we are not using in the case of default for protected.
Yeah.
Protected you can't use in another class, right?
Yes.
So default will use.
We can protected. I think we can't use in another package.
Yeah. Anyone I can answer. I don't have any issue. Guys can answer for this question.
Yeah, protected and default seems to be similar,
Okay.
but
Anyone can answer?
no.
Default
What is the
and
difference?
protected both will act as a private outside of the package. If we declare as a private protected and default, right, both will act as a private. It will be like a private, like how the variables will be privated. If it declares a privated, same thing it will behave as a private behavior outside of the packages. Access to the test.java. If I have here access to test2, extends access to test2 extends access to both are protected.
Yes.
No, it should be default. The class, we have different packages here. One suppose package 1 contains one class, package 2 contains a class which extends package 1 class. That scenario protected will be work. Default cannot work. But we are also doing same scenario. Looks like so this is package 1. No, this one we'll see. Okay, got it. So this access to as a default and protected. In access to test 2, you should not create object for this one. You should create object for this class because I'm extending the class access to here. Now see what are the variables I'm going to access it here.
Only default.
Default not able to access.
The field types.
Private
Yes.
protected is able
No.
to access, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
J we can access. I is default, right?
I is default. Yes. I is default and J is protected. Package 1 contains a class called as integer. I is a default variable and protected variable, and package 2 contains a class which extends package 1 class. Then I created an object with the subclass, and I am trying to access only protected variables. So protected variables can be available different package of subclasses. Please write down. Got it, right? Now, what is the difference between default and protected? Rohit, Pavani?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, we will see the access specifiers with the constructors. The package 1, I'm having a class called as employee. Here I have a variable called as public int I, a constructor employee. Sys out employee constructor. Okay. I have a test class called as employee test. Employee test which has a main method. I'm accessing the employee class here. So once you have employee class, we are getting any error? Guys, response. Please respond.
No. We are not getting any error, right?
Yes. I'm going to create a different package employer test again. Now create object employee. Getting another?
Yes. No.
No.
Okay. Now, if I remove the access specifiers from the class, from the constructor, there are two employee tests for us. One is pack1, one is pack2. Any error in pack1?
No.
No.
Any error in pack2?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The constructor employee is not visible.
Please, guys, please create a statement and write down the statement. If you have a constructor and class is available in a package 1, we cannot access default constructors outside of the packages in Java. We cannot access default constructors outside of the packages, right? Is the answer right?
Yes.
Now I am making as a private. Private you are able to access in the pack1 class,
No.
pack2.
No.
Please write down. Write down. You written right? Something?
Yes.
Yeah. Now we'll see public. You're able to access public constructor?
Yes.
Packages, right?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Now, protected. Were you able to access?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
No.
Yes or no?
Not outside the package.
Please tell me. Write down the output. I don't answer. Clear, right?
Yes. Yes.
Concept called as method overriding. And method overloading. Okay? Now, we are done with access specifiers. I'm going to talk a new concept called as method overloading and method overriding in Java. Method overloading first. if anyone asks access specifiers, you should explain the examples like this. Should not tell the definitions like as a 5th class student. You should tell is a professional, is a Java professional, this is the class, this is the private methods, this is the public method, this is the private protected methods. I cannot access these classes and these methods into this class, and I cannot access these methods into the subclass of the different packages. Like this, you should write down in the paper and you should explain in a way so that he will not ask next question in release offer letter. Class. The way explanation of how I am explaining, right? I can tell you definitions and I can show you the PPTs and I can finish the class within 10 minutes access specifiers. But I don't want to do like this. The way I am explaining, right? Same thing you should explain in interviews. Understand, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a method here. How to overload the method in Pavani?
Changing method signatures.
Please tell me complete answer.
You have to either change the
What is the method
data
overloading in
type.
Java?
Method overloading is overwriting, modifying a method, declaring it again.
What are the rules we need to follow while declaring a method while doing a method overloading?
The parameters should be changed or the data type should be changed, but the name of the method should be the similar.
Yes, excellent. Good answer. So we should change the parameter, right, Rohit? Right?
Yes. Yes.
So no matter what is this one, right?
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
No, I think method signatures should be same.
Yeah, method name should be same. Yeah, I think it's.
No, that's fine.
It's fine,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah, fine. In overloading, it's fine. On overriding, it's.
We'll
it should
talk
be
about
different.
overloading now.
Yeah.
This is fine?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
This is fine?
Yes.
This is fine?
Yes.
Suguna? This is method overloading?
Yes.
Clear, right?
Yes.
Yes. So method overloading we can use no matter what we are using for the access specifiers in Java. Okay. Only this data type should be this parameter should be different. That's it.
Different.
Clear, right? Method name should be
Yes.
same, and then the parameter should be different. Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Constructor. Understanding, right?
Yes.
Protected, default, private. This is called as what? This is called what?
Method overloading.
Overloading. Method overloading.
What is the difference between constructor and method?
Yeah, constructor overloading. Actually, this
Who is this?
constructor and method return type.
No.
Return
I
type
don't
will
want
not be
difference.
there.
I don't want difference. But I asked you to see here, what is this? This is the constructor, right? This is not a method.
Yes.
Please see this one. Please, before answering, please think, take your time. Take at least 10 seconds.
Constructor overloading.
This is called constructor overloading. So we can overload the constructor no matter of this one, right?
Yes.
No matter of access specifiers, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Now, I'm going to remove all the methods, all the constructors. Only one method I'm going to put it. Okay? Public string get employee details int I, return string called as anything. Public constructor, that's it. I have a class which extends employee. Employee IMPL. Which extends employee. So I want to provide the overriding here. I want to implement the overriding functionality. So overriding can be happening in only one class, right?
No, it can be done in another class, subclasses.
It cannot be done in single class, right?
Yes.
Yes.
How it will be done, overriding?
In subclasses.
Superclass and subclass, not only subclass.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is the method of overriding I'm doing, right? So what is the behavior of the method overriding? How to write a method overriding functionality in Java?
Extends subclass.
I already extended. Extend superclass, not subclass. How to write a method overriding? So this should be same or this should be different?
It should be same.
Are you sure?
Yes, but on overriding the parameters should be same.
Okay. What is this? Okay. Okay. Put in your mind. Okay. We'll come back later. So method an employee has get employee method Java written in Java, an employee MPL extends employee get employee details. Here, if I want to change it to int, any error you are getting?
Yes.
What error that is?
The return type is incompatible with employee.getEmployee_details of int.
What is the meaning of that?
You are trying to change the method signatures that were declared in the superclass in the subclass, so it is not allowing you to do.
Okay. Who is this?
Pavni.
Excellent. So we cannot change the return type of the method in method overriding, right? Right or not? Yes. Please write down.
Yes.
Please write down.
Can we change the parameters list?
We'll talk about later.
Chaitanya?
We'll talk about later. First write down the statement. So we cannot change the method return type of the in subclass while implementing method overriding. So we'll talk about private now. We'll talk about different access specifiers. We can do access specifiers here, private. Okay, we'll come back replace with string again because we want to see different error. No. We can access private here.
No.
What error getting? Cannot.
Reduce the visibility of inherited method from employee.
Please repeat.
Cannot reduce the visibility of inherited method from employee.
Please repeat. Please repeat. Don't mind.
Cannot reduce the visibility of inherited method from employee.
Excellent. So I'm declared as a public method here. You are not supposed to reduce the visibility of the method since you taken as a franchise for the McDonald's or KFC. So you should not reduce the quality, right? Franchise meaning you know, right? Concept, franchise.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
You are taking the any of the like one of the Hyderabad biryani or any of the any of the things, if, any of the hotel if you are taken as a franchise, right? So you should not reduce the this one. What is that? Quality.
Visibility.
Quality and visibility. So what are the part you are trying to expose more only, but you should not reduce it. Same concept here. So you cannot use private here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
No, we cannot choose.
Default,
No.
public.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now, going back here again. If there is a order we have to follow. Now, if you make it as a private, what are the ways we can use it here? We'll see first. Okay. We'll see we are able to access private or not.
No.
Private we are able to access, right?
Yes. Yes.
Hmm?
Oh.
How many?
Yes.
Yes.
Default.
Yeah.
Default
Yes.
also accessible, right?
Yeah. In overloading. Yeah.
This is not overloading.
Overriding.
Yeah.
Can you show employee.java once?
Employee.java contains private method.
Private. Okay. Okay.
But overload
Okay.
private method by using private, default, protected, and public. We're able to access, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now there is the order in Java, all the specifiers called as private. Please write down. Default, protected, public. Okay. If it is as a private private method, I can access with all the access specifiers here in the overridden method.
Access.
Okay. If I make it as a default here, we'll see what will happen. I'm not going to do anything here. We'll see what we can access it. We can access private.
Yes. No.
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 Yes or no?
No.
Please
No.
see the answer. Okay, guys, please don't respond yes or no, please. What is the answer?
No.
Answer I want. Error.
Cannot reduce the visibility of the inherited method from employee.
Please repeat again.
Cannot reduce the visibility of the inherited method from employee.
What is the answer for that? What is the meaning of that?
Yeah,
And
we
from
can.
bottom to top you can't go.
I want clear answer, not bottom to top. There is no bottom, there is no top here. I don't know what is bottom, I don't know what is top. It explain in clear way.
So you can convert the visibility from private to default protected public, but you can't go in the reverse like public to protected default private.
Yeah. Now we'll see. We will access by using default or not. Are you able to access? You able to access, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Protected,
Yes.
public.
Yes.
Yes.
So there is a order which we need to follow while developing the projects, while developing overriding the methods, that is called as private, default, protected, public. So if public, if superclass has all the types, right? So only this remaining like public, protected, default only can accessible in the private sites. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if what will happen if you declare as a protected in the superclass, subclass I can access default, I'm getting error, right?
Yes, public. Only public is allowed.
Why?
Protected and public.
Protected and public. Yes.
Protected and public.
Yeah.
Protected and public. Yes. Okay. This is called as method overriding, method overloading. You should tell answers. And as part of Pavani questions, we can change the parameters in overriding, whereas overloading we cannot change the parameters. Is the answer your question, Pavani? Pavani?
In overloading also we changed the parameters, right?
Yeah, we can change the parameters.
In overriding also we can change the parameters.
Yeah, we can change the parameters. We have to change the parameters. Then only it will work, right?
Okay. Both the ways we can change the parameters.
Yeah, we can change it. We can use it later.
Okay.
It's clear, right?
Yes.
Yes.
A class, write down. A class defined in another class is known as inner class. A class defined in another class is known as inner class. Inner classes are categorized into 4 types. Member inner classes, static inner classes, local inner classes, anonymous inner classes. Okay, we'll talk about tomorrow's class this one. It's clear, right?
Yes.
Yes.